Welcome back to Neurodiverse Voices. I'm Cara, a teacher, business owner, and just like many of you, someone trying to navigate this wild journey of being neurodivergent in a world that doesn't always get it. Today's episode is a little bit different. It's not about teaching strategies or dyslexia facts. It's about connection, community, and that bittersweet feeling when something truly special comes to an end. This episode's called Finding My Tribe. The feeling of belonging. Have you ever walked into a room and just known, these are my people? That was me about 6 weeks ago at the start of Sosie's entrepreneur course. For someone who spent much of their life feeling a little bit out of place, too much, too emotional, too intense, being surrounded by a group of women who got it, it was magical. We've laughed, shared, and supported each other's wild ideas. There was this unspoken understanding. Everyone in that room wanted to make a difference, not just build a business. And honestly, for the first time in a long time, I felt like I belonged. These people around me, I belonged there. But here's the thing about special moments. They're often temporary. And when the course came to an end, I didn't expect to feel sad or grief, I suppose. But I do. I sat there after our final session, not wanting to leave. No more Monday check-ins, no more doodle worksheets, and no more inside jokes that we've talked about in our group chat and then get to use when we're together. And I started asking myself, well, what now? When you find a group that truly understands you, and then it ends, you're left with this strange mix of gratitude and loss. Here's the truth. For neurodivergent people, finding community can be life-changing. We spend so much time masking, overthinking, and second-guessing. But when you're around people who see you, who don't need you to explain why you work differently or think differently, something inside you just relaxes. You feel calm and safe in an environment that you've never felt before. That's what the Soci course gave me. And I know it gave a lot of the other entrepreneurs that same feeling. It reminded me that we all need spaces where we can show up fully, messily, creatively, even when we're overwhelmed. And when those spaces end, it's okay to feel sad. It's proof that something real existed. The 6 weeks of building each other up, supporting each other, making us feel confident in who we are, our value, and what we can add to society. It's not about making money. In fact, that's the least important part. It was that community and sense of assurance and feeling that I'm going to be sad that we don't get that every now and then. The beauty is that connection doesn't vanish. The lessons, the laughter, the shared courage, it all stays with you. It shows up in how you speak, how you lead, and how you support others. For me, I see it in Kindling Minds every day, in how I support families, in how I talk about confidence and connection. Those women showed me what it feels like to be held and understood. And now I can pass that forward. That's a ripple effect of community, building each other up, especially my learners, meeting them where they are and supporting them from there. Now, moving forward, to think about not having that space is sad. Have you ever lost something special? A class, a friendship, or even a season of your life that you really enjoyed? Just remember this. Endings aren't failures, they're transitions. We carry our experience onto every person or moment going forward. Every time that you are made to feel seen, you can take that forward now too. And it's okay to miss them. It's proof you've grown. You've built that community. And if you haven't found your tribe yet, keep looking. I never understood the quote, find your tribe, but I understand it now. It's feeling comfortable, wholeheartedly comfortable in an environment where you can just be you. Keep looking out. They're out there. They're waiting for you. You just need to have the courage to go and find them. If I hadn't gone out of my comfort zone and signed up for the course, something that made me very nervous, very shy, and really uncomfortable to start with, I wouldn't have had the amazing community that I now have for life. And yeah, I don't get to see them every Monday anymore. Our weekly time has come to an end, but that doesn't mean our community's ended. Even now, we're planning a Christmas night out so that we know in 6 weeks we can all see each other. Encourage that growth, encourage each other, building each other up, supporting each other's businesses across every aspect of life, and then checking in with each other, having a meal, having a catch up, and just celebrating the small progress steps that you've made, that we've made. And that's what's important. Finding those people that allow you to become calm and understood. It's an experience I wish everybody could have, and I'm sure you will at some point. And if you are in the trenches, if you feel like you're not getting on with anybody, you're struggling socially, just remember that periods of time end, and whilst it may feel incredibly difficult and upsetting where you are now, something exciting is in your future. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? That's the beauty of life. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Neurodiverse Voices. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who might need that reminder that belonging is possible even after change. And remember, connection doesn't end, it evolves. Until next time, keep being your brilliant neurodivergent self. Bye.